Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in Week 2. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. From the 29. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Set. 180. 180. Ball. Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Darian Porter in on the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's caught, Keenan Allen. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Herbert. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
13 next.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Got a man. It's Mayer. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Smith setting the throw. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. He gets 6 on that play, and that's a Vegas first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Watch twitch. Here we go. Look, Jack's left.
First down, Smith to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Ready.
Back to the air, it's Smith. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go flip her up. 390%.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be dropped down at about the 29. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Good for another
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29. Straight ahead with Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. Third down coming.
390%.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Running it after the penalty. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Rejected by the crossbar. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and pretty long here.
Go. Hey,
Herbert from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. And it's first and 10.
Here we go, hey. Reload the set. Catch left, catch left. Tight into the court, tight into the court.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Hey, it's a clip.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, set now, first and 10. Smith in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10.
There we go, to the line.
Giving this to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Counter give to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. Forced that to his right. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
He was taken down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Carlson's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Allen sent in motion right. Hampton now up the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. Now they send their back in motion right. On 3rd down, Herbert. He's going to push one deep down the right. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. J.K. Scott on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out.
At their own 46-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we go to the line. Middle, middle. Hold on. Whip. Watch the whip. So what's up?
To give up their guts, it's Genty. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, we go to the line. Finish it.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
So what's up? Finish it. Hey, trio left. So what's up?
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. Kill. 53.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 390%. 40 no, slip around. No. 13X. Look. So what's up?
And again, it's Smith. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
Run. 390%.
Smith back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 10, Chargers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Throwing now, Herbert. offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And this one's soaring over the sideline pretty early. It looks like they'll give him to a little beyond the 30. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Reload the shot. Catch left. Catch 58. Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday.
Smith. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. That's fair. He's got it. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
2-yard loss on the play.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
I got it. Get ready to get it up. We're good.
Smith to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Punt formation for the Raiders.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to Harris to start the half. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Harris on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with third down and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now here's third and 5. Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to their... That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's second down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Second and 10 now, Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Herbert now to throw on third. To the sideline he goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown. The Raiders make it a 9-point advantage.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
I can feel the anger all the way up here, Kate. They did not like giving up the big play, the lengthy touchdown, and they decided to release a little bit of that frustration via the special teams. That juice, that energy, you could feel it overwhelmed there and led to the block.
The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
My man, my man. Ray. Baylor Tiger. Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who can pull that off.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running back sent in motion. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 3 now. Herbert to throw once more. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut the lead down to just 2.
16. Chargers 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. And off to Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, an entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Another give here to Genty. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. From the gun, Smith. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's taken at midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Second and 10 now. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. He finds it right side. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Mostert on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
53, 53. Hey, here we go, hey. 397. So what's up?
Smith setting the throw. Flush down out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
No balls, no balls. 396. Lion. Hey, 309.
Back to the air. It's Smith. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. 396.
He's back to throw. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Middle. Strike.
And again, it's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Tuesday. Hey, we go to the one. Middle.
Back to throw it. Man downfield, and Myers has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Brock Bowers the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Getting out to his left. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Brock, their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chargers down by only 3. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 41. Setting up to pass. It is Cup, left side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun give to Hampton. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
scrimmage.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up.
Home to right. Motion.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. We're going to set.
This is Genty on second. And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock, which will seal away the win for him.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.